Welcome back. You're watching Closing Bell. Let's take a look at the charts now. We're joined by Thomas Nagel. He's a trader at equinet. Let's kick off and talk a little bit about what's happening with these banks.
Yeah, hi Guy. Hi from Frankfurt here. Today I think the most important sub-index for the European stocks is the Dow Jones Banking Index, because we know in the last days UBS and Deutsche Bank came out with figures. We saw no new lows in the index, and so I think we have a really good chance here that the index is on the upside for the next time. You see a second low, a higher low within the last weeks after the strong down or underperformance within the last days and weeks. And so I think we have a really good chance for acceleration on the upside if we see no further risk, no further bad news for the banking sector, of course. And if you want to take a special stock, for instance, let's take the stock of today in Germany. I think it's Deutsche Bank. And if you take a look at that, you see that within the last days we saw something like a false break on the downside, because a lot of investors are playing fear only in the stock, and today's figures, I think, there were no really bad news inside. And so we saw this reversal within the last 4 days, and today's acceleration, I think it's a really good chance for the next up move for the stock. Take a look to the big figure, 9450, 9490. I think a break of this level will be start the next acceleration with a target of 102 for the stock itself.
So quite positive really on the banking sector. Could the same be said for the transports?
Yeah, the transport is the only index, especially in the United States, where I'm not really happy about it, because here you see the relative performance of the transportation index in the United States against the S&P 500, and you can see that we saw that this index played an outperformance within the last years, from 2002 to 2006. But in July of last year, when the whole market came down sharply, this index formed something like a spike, and since this time we broke the uptrend clearly. And within the last 3 months, I think we formed something like a consolidation flag, and now the index is on the way to break this consolidation flag. And take a look at the big figure, 4690. If you see a break of this level, I think the transportation index in the United States will be one of the most underperformer on the indices in the United States.
So, do you really worry that this is going to be... a lot of people talk about the transports as being something that you should really watch out for. How negative signal do you really think this is sending to us at this point in time? Because nothing else, as you say, is really reflecting this. Yeah,
so far we have not the signal at this moment. But where a lot of risk that we will see the signal, you must understand that the market is only playing inside under and outperformance. And as long as we get no really good news for the sector or for some stocks of the sector, I think this support could be broken. If we see a break, the market players have to react. They must sell this index because of this really important sell signal from the relative performance.
Thomas Nagel, thank you for joining us here on Closing Bell. Yeah, it is 46 minutes past the hour. Let's get you a quick headline update. As we've just been mentioning, European banking shares